So I'm a new agent. I don't really know expectations, what to expect, what positions do what in the office. What kind of advice would you give a brand new agent who's trying to scale their agency? They have a ton of unknowns, a lot of fear. What kind of advice would you give somebody like that? Because they don't know.
They don't. And it's a good question. What I always try to do is try to back into the numbers. If you're a new agent listening to this or watching this and you kind of know what your close rate is, you should know even after you've only been here for a couple of months. If you don't, that's another conversation that we probably need to have. You got to know what your close rate is. Once you know that, then you can back into everything. So if you think about, okay, this person's close rate is 20%, you can take your average premium, you can take the comp plan that you have, and you can calculate what is it going to take for this person to make a living and for them to provide value where they're paying for themselves in your agency. How many quotes does that require? How many quotes do they have to do every day to get to that point? Do I have enough marketing in place to make that happen? Are they going to have to do some on their own? Is it going to be a combination? What's going on there? Then you can back into that the number of contacts. So you can probably get a pretty good idea in your mind about what it is they're going to have to do when they come in from day one in terms of the number of people they got to talk to every day to generate the number of quotes, to generate the sales that you're looking for. You can start there. And it's really important that you go through that with them. You don't just say, I need you to come in and write X dollars of premium a month, especially if they're new to the business. They don't know what that means. They know what a phone call is. They know what it takes to make a phone call. So if you run all those numbers, you're like, man, you got to make 150 phone calls a day to be successful in this, and you get any kind of pushback at all, like, oh, that's a lot of phone calls. In 8 hours, I got to make 150. Then that person's probably not going to work out.